Welcome to Chaos Reborn, a game by Snapshot Games, a game development company founded by an Englishman residing in Bulgaria. That's not quite what you might expect, but when it comes to Chaos Reborn, you should expect the unexpected. In some ways, the game is all about subverting expectations. And this is particularly true when it comes to illusions. Illusions are special types of spells. They are basically variations on creature spells. You can only cast illusions of creatures. You can't cast illusions of structures like the Icarus Tower, nor can you cast illusions of armory spells like Magic Shield. So why would you want to cast an illusion of a creature? If you take a look at creatures, they have a base casting chance of between 90% to 20%. 90% spells include Goblin, Dwarf and Rat Pack. Meanwhile, the majestic Sapphire Dragon has only a base casting chance of 20%. There are a few ways to boost the casting chance of creatures. One way is to use mana to boost the base casting chance. For example, if you were to use 20 mana, you could boost Eagle from 80% all the way up to 100%. Would you want to do that for an eagle? Absolutely not. It's not worth spending 20 mana on a mere eagle. However, you might want to consider casting Sapphire Dragon with mana. For example, if you were to use 20 mana, this would go all the way up to 40%. Still kind of low. The second way of increasing the casting chance is to shift the cosmic balance. If I wanted to cast Sapphire Dragon in a few turns, I would slowly cast a few law spells to move the cosmic balance to law. And the more you move it towards law, the easier law spells become to cast. But still, it's kind of rare for you to get a 100% chance to cast a Sapphire Dragon. Not unheard of, just kind of uncommon. Another way you can guarantee Sapphire Dragon on the battlefield is to cast it as an illusion. If you were to cast a Sapphire Dragon as an illusion, it would have a 100% casting chance as opposed to 20% for the real version. So why wouldn't you want to use an illusion? They function exactly as a real creatures would do, with one important distinction. If your opponent disbelieves an illusion, it immediately disappears. So in other words, your illusions are only real as long as your opponent believes it to be real. So one of the key strategies when it comes to illusions is to convince your opponent that your illusions are real, and the secondary objective when it comes to illusion is to convince your opponent that your real creatures are in fact illusions. Why would you want to do that? Well, if your opponent fails or disbelieve, he loses the chance. He forfeits the chance to cast a spell during his turn. The whole concept of illusions requires a lot of explanation. I think I'm going to leave it for the text description for this video. For now, I think I'll simply continue playing. This is offline mode against the AI. I'm playing Classic Chaos. I'm starting first, and as usual, whenever you are starting first, it's good to scan the battlefield for threats and opportunities. There are no threats at the moment. In terms of opportunities, there are 4 mana sprites, each of which confer 25 mana, which can be used to boost the casting chance of spells as well as unlock your mega spell. Another thing you want to do at the start of the match is to take a look at your mega spell. Basically, you want to look at the mana cost, and maybe if you're unfamiliar with the mega spell, take a look at what you're getting exactly. The mega spell I have right now is Pack of Hellhounds, which gives me 2 Hellhounds. It has a base casting chance of 75%. And to unlock it, I need a whopping 65 mana. Meanwhile, my opponent, it's also good to check your opponent's mega spell. My opponent has Mass Subversion, which costs 55 mana. What does it do? Well, it takes control of up to 3 enemy creatures within range 4 if they fail a magic power test. So this is pretty much useless unless there are enemy creatures on the field. I'm moving first. I have the first move advantage. The player who moves second usually gets some mana as compensation. So I got a few choices here. Do I want to go left? Do I want to go right? Do I want to move forward? It's usually wise to move forward because it gives you a chance to control a bigger area of the map with your creatures when you summon them. I'm going to move over here and summon an eagle. I fizzle my spell. Not a great start. Let's see how the AI takes advantage. The AI summons a lion, which is a good early game creature to have. It has a movement 3. It also has the leap ability, which gives us a bonus to attack when leaping down. So if you take a look at the lion's movement, I'm safe where I am right now, but I think I'll move to the left to grab this mana sprite and also to put some distance between me and the lion. I think I'm going to sacrifice one of my Icarus towers for mana, as well as to replace this with another spell from my deck. I get Air Elemental, which is an okay creature to have, but I think I'm going to attempt to cast a real Hellhound. I failed again, which means the AI has the opportunity to get another creature on the field and put further pressure on me. The AI instead casts Magic Wood. The magic trees here pretty much function as a shelter, provide some protection. As you can see, they have a defense value of 50. They also have a small chance of disappearing, at which point they will confer some mana and provide him with a spell. There's actually one spell you can get only through magic trees, and that is of course the infamous Turmoil spell. Well, it's very chaotic. It's pretty much a novelty spell. I mean, it doesn't have much in the way of tactical value. It's much too chaotic to be a strategic use. So I'm in danger of losing this match if I stay here. The lion has a 50% chance of killing me outright. What I'm going to do is grab this mana sprite. Now what do I want to cast? I need a creature, something to keep the lion at bay. Rats are not going to last long. I'm going to try a Hail Mary here. I get a vampire on the field. The vampire has a base casting chance of 40% only. I use 20 mana to boost it up to 60%. It's likely that the AI is going to disbelieve this vampire because the cosmic balance was neutral before I cast the... not neutral, it was actually at law before I cast my vampire. So this is a good candidate for a disbelief by the AI. I'm going to end the turn, see what the AI does. Tree disappears, and of course the AI attempts to disbelieve my vampire. Unfortunately for the AI, my vampire was a real creature, and so the AI has squandered its opportunity to cast a spell in its turn. I got two choices here. Do I want to move forward or simply keep my vampire in threatening range? If I move forward, I can get a 38% chance of destroying this magic tree and gain some mana. The lion has no chance of killing my vampire, but I would put my vampire in danger of getting subverted or getting blomped or getting paralyzed. I don't think the AI can paralyze it because the mana sprite is blocking its line of sight. So I'm simply going to move it over here. Just in range of the enemy, but out of range of a magic bolt. The AI could still kill my vampire with a direct attack spell like Decree or Vengeance. But for now, I gain some valuable breathing room. I'm going to cast an illusion now of a spider. There might be another disbelief coming in. The AI doesn't go for it and instead summons an eagle. I'm going to move forward here. Going to attempt to destroy the magic tree with my spider first. It fails. Now I'll try with the vampire. I succeed, gain some mana. Let's take a look at the eagle's movement range. I'm not in any immediate danger, but I'll take the high ground nonetheless. I have one very powerful chaos spell. If you take a look at my spell deck, it says I only have one chaos spell. The number in brackets is the alignment value of the spell. So chaos 5 is guaranteed to be a Hydra. There's no other chaos creature or chaos spell that is as powerful as that. So I've got an incentive here to push the alignment towards chaos. I'm going to attempt to cast zombie. I don't need them. Sure enough, I fail. I get some mana for that in compensation. And there goes my spider. The vampire has the leech ability, which gives it a plus 20 attack and plus 10 defense whenever it kills a living creature. If you kill an illusion with the vampire doesn't gain any bonuses. So that's another good reason to cast illusions, to foil a rampant vampire. My vampire right now doesn't have a chance of being webbed by the spider, but I'm going to keep it over here and move my wizard towards the other mana sprite. I'm going to try to unlock my mega spell and cast another illusion. The AI fizzles a vampire. Going to move my zombies forward. They are very slow plodding creatures. They have a very weak attack. But in the event they manage to kill a living creature, that creature is resurrected as an undead creature under my control. I'm going to grab this mana sprite for another 25 mana. As you can see, I've unlocked. I'm capable of activating my mega spell. Do I want to do this now? I think I will. I'm going to sacrifice a rat. Activate the spell. Boost it. To 88. I succeed. AI is now in trouble. I'd like to put pressure on the eagle. I'm out of range of the spider and its annoying web ability. I'm going to end the turn. Let's see what the AI does. It manages to nuke one of my hellhounds with, was it Vengeance? Yep. Okay, the AI has just made a sensationally bad move. There's no reason for it to position its wizard here, because now it's in danger of being attacked by my vampire and this zombie over here. Can I paralyze this tree? I don't manage to do it. Can I kill it with my zombie? Not a problem. What about with my vampire? Still no. try to get a mount. So the way the AI has positioned himself, sort of in range. Well, it's not really in range, is it? If it moves over here, it could attempt to block me if I stay here, but I'm not going to stay here. I'm going to pull back out of range of any dangerous attacks and end the turn. The eagle moves forward, the spider moves back because it's wary of my vampire. So that was a strange move. The AI killed one of my zombies. It was an illusion. Generally, if you kill a zombie, you would want to disbelieve the other zombie illusion, but because the enemy has already cast its spell, it couldn't disbelieve during that turn. It will probably try to disbelieve in its next turn. I'm going to try to attack this. Do I want to attack this dwarf? It's not really necessary right now. Can I instead? I still can't paralyze the tree. I'm going to try to attack it outright with my vampire. Still fail. Where can the eagle move? Right up to here. I'm going to keep my hellhound over here. Move my wizard over here. What do I want to cast now? I got a couple of choices here. Dwarf, I don't really need him right now. It's very slow. Mainly used for defensive purposes. It also has the shatter ability, which is very useful if your enemy has magic weapons. I think I'm going to cast Windwalker to increase my mobility. So I now have movement 3 and I can also fly. Okay. AI disbelieves my other zombie. This is possibly an illusion. It's not. Let's get rid of this. So if you take a look at my vampire, its attack and defense has increased. The spider still can't reach my vampire to web it. And the dwarf can't attack my vampire because my vampire is an undead creature. I'm gonna position my hellhound over here. End the turn. Finally destroy a tree with my vampire. The AI is sort of vulnerable, but I think if it is not engaged, it should be able to move back, and the spider should be able to web my vampire. I'm close enough that I can attempt to free my web vampire with a magic bolt. So I'm still not in any immediate danger here. I'll move forward and attempt to cast an illusion of a hydra. So my guess is the AI will be so wary of this vampire, it will be focused on this vampire, it might ignore this hydra, might not attempt to disbelieve it, but even if it attempts to disbelieve my illusion, it doesn't matter because the main threat is the vampire right now. Let's see what the AI does. The AI webs my hellhound. Good move. It gets a magic sword, attempts to slay my vampire outright with the magic sword. Fails. I have a 56% chance of winning the match right here. Is there anything else I can do? Well, a couple of different things I can do if I fail to kill the enemy wizard, but I think that's my first move. I fail, so the AI has a 67% chance of killing my vampire. And if that happens, this Hydra might be disbelieved in the next turn, so I gotta move a little more aggressively now. I'm going to summon a real elf. I succeed. The elf is a terrific creature to have in the early game, but it's, you know, because of its high threat range, it has an attack range of 4 and a movement range of 2, which gives it a threat range of 6 hexes. It's pretty good value throughout the match. I'm going to end the turn, see what the AI does. AI webs my vampire and managed to slaughter it with the magic sword. Going to free my, or attempt to free my Hellhound. I managed to not only free my Hellhound from the web, but destroy the Bloodlust totem. The Bloodlust totem increases the attack value of the AI's creatures, so they are now back at their default value for their attack. I have only a 20% shot at the dwarf. I think the main thing I'd like to do is try to paralyze the spider. It could be an illusion. Fail. How do I get a 23% shot at the spider? I think I'll attempt to disbelieve it. It's real. So I'm kind of wary of the eagle. I'll move over here, close enough to either move to the mana sprite or threaten the enemy AI. My Hellhound gets webbed again. The dwarf fails to kill my elf with a thrown hammer. Now is this Hydra real or fake? I'm going to attempt to disbelieve it. And I succeed. Do I want to... Let me try to kill the dwarf with my elf. If that had succeeded, my Hydra could have moved forward to kill the spider, but right now I'm engaged to the dwarf. So I have to kill the dwarf before I'm able to move. I succeed. I'm going to move up here. The spider could attempt to web my Hydra, but hopefully I'll be able to free it either with my wizard or my elf. Gonna move over here. It's turn 14. I think I'll like a fast moving creature right now. Okay, things just got interesting. The AI is summoned, and is that an illusion or a real vampire? I'm going to disbelieve it. Nice try. My Hellhound is webbed, but it is in no danger of being killed by either the spider or the eagle, if the eagle frees itself. So I'm going to move the Hydra forward to pressure the enemy wizard. I'm going to move the air elemental forward over here, as well as my elf. I could attempt to grab this mana sprite, but again, the game is not about grabbing mana. You don't win if you have the most mana. You win when you defeat the enemy wizard. I need something fast moving. I'm out of creatures. Got only 3 on board. The Sapphire Dragon is a fast moving creature, but as you can see, it has a base casting chance of only 20%, and I can only boost that by 4% with mana. Not really worth taking the risk. But attempt another Hydra. I succeed. Okay. This looks like it might turn into a draw. Or maybe not. So I have a 64% chance of killing the enemy wizard with my Hydra, or a 67% chance of pushing the enemy wizard off the mat and killing him with my air elemental. I'll take the 67% shot. I fail. I'm going to move over here with my fake Hydra. Attempt to free my Hellhound. I failed. I'm going to move the Hydra forward, the second one. Now, I think I would like Magic Shield. Can we kill the eagle? Nope. Anything else? I think I will end the turn. AI manages to disbelieve my Hydra illusion, but now it's still in danger of being pushed off the map by my air elemental. Here goes for the match. And that is the victory. I think in my next video I'll try to get online and check out Realms. Realms is one of those interesting ideas. I think it's kind of undercooked, but it's still worth talking about. So I'll see you next time.